Rained all night. Watered the potatoes. Hopefully I can get a belt for my tiller today. Another beautiful day in paradise. I am what I am. Telephone poles must be essential. They're still all working. Got our essential travel, trailer, all our Lysol stuff, and we're not gonna have to be in contact with anybody. We have to get out one time and exchange some papers. I got my mask here, but hopefully this will only take about 4 or 5 hours, but full tank of gas, shouldn't have to stop for gas anywhere, and we're just trying to make as least amount of contact as possible. So, head to Indianapolis. Went through that red light, but we're going to get off 37 here and get on to 469 north, it says, but we're actually going to go south around to 469 down to Indy. Police officer sitting over there in the parking lot, and I just ran that red light. I was kind of worried. We're good to go. See police everywhere. Jump on 69 there at the Indianapolis Lutheran Hospital, where our 2 youngest kids were born. A lot of time there in the NICU. Very great hospital. Kids are well, healthy. Owe a lot of that to the staff there at Lutheran Hospital, NICU. Rennie was 4 pounds, 2 ounces, and how early?
28. I was 28 weeks.
And what about Corbin?
3 pounds, 2 ounces, and I was 31 weeks.
So, and they did a wonderful job. Got about 50 miles on this road yet, and probably another hour after that, so kind of just boring.
Yeah, I think they're making masks
now. Way station. What if they got a curd station up here? I've been wanting to make some cheese. Trees are still all brown. They're just starting to bud. You can just see a hint of green in there. Won't be long now though. Grass is really starting to turn green. We got flowers popping and budding up around here. Some have even bloomed as early as last week. So, South Tennessee was all green. We're not quite there yet. Awful bumpy road. Looks like we got about an hour left. Right here. Still raining. Stinks. We do gotta strap down the pallets once they get them loaded on here. So hope it stops raining before we get there. It's kind of raining off and on the way down. Sometimes it stops long enough just to dry the windshield out. So this is Fairmount, Indiana. First time we've gone through. Looks like they got a little Jeep shop right there. It's like Will and Dawn's Jeep, that yellow one. Ooh, look at that. Big old air jet. Fighter pilot jet and a tank. Whew. So it doesn't look like we'll be in this town for long. Very small town. Fairmount, Indiana. It says they have a museum. Alright, I think that's all of Fairmount. Windmills. Air power. Police. Nice John Deere dealership. Oh, going off the road. Good filming. Neat little bridge there. I don't know. Train, maybe? Walking? Not sure. Long bridge over the highway, though. Okay, we made it. We're gonna go get loaded. I'll show you strapping us down. Wait. Oh, we can't tie these down here. Throw that back. We have to actually strap it.
Why would I throw?
Did you go in the slop and then?
I want in the hole and out.
through the, this is strapped down here. Let's strap the pallet down. Or what do you think? Here, maybe just put it on this. Slide it over so it's on these braces. The braces? Yeah. Huh? Probably gotta tuck that one too. I'm afraid it'll come loose. And that'll be blowing all the way down the highway. This thing's long enough to be smacking cars behind us. It comes loose. And we're Audi 5000.
In the seat.
Tammy's got to pee, so she just went ahead and peed in the seat. Instead of stopping somewhere. She thinks it's safer.
Safer than going in.
We're all loaded. And we're heading back out on the road. Heading back to Hicksville. This is the Grindstone of the Monin. Whatever that is, but looks pretty nice. It's at the end of this walking bridge that they're putting up right outside of Indianapolis here. So that is a walking bridge. It comes Wilson Farm Market, Amish cheeses and stuff. Keep seeing these signs saying to elect Beth Henderson for Congress. And I had no idea Beth was even running for Congress. That is not it. So that last sign was not the Beth Henderson one, but you can see there, that red sign there on the side of the road. It says Beth real big. It says Beth Henderson for Congress. Mini windmills. Got 5 of them. So we just missed filming a really cool house. Had stained glass windows at the front of their house, and then out all the way towards the road they had like a wooden carved gorilla and a few other animals. I went by so fast I couldn't tell, but it looked really cool. I wish we could have got it on video, but I got a big load in the back and I am not going back to video. So thought I'd share with you while I'm thinking about it, but we can get it on film. Straps all look good, nothing is shifted, nothing's loose, don't got nothing blowing. So far so good. Getting off exit 158, we're gonna go towards 26 East. Just like you heard that British lady say. What I don't like, got cars behind me. This guy, can't even really tell if it's passing or not. I don't know how fast this truck can really take off. There's a dang hill up there. I'm not even gonna try. Look at that thing. It's got this long chute on there. This guy's driving around. He's like, I don't care. I grab myself some milk. Drinking my milk right now. I don't know what he was doing, but he picked up something. What do farmers drink? Milk?
Coffee.
Coffee. It's probably coffee. I don't know though. It's almost noon. Okay, I can see over the hill. I'm gonna go for it. Look at this thing. Hey, this has got pretty good torque. I wasn't sure, but it would have done fine. Tragedy averted. Wow, there's some free stools back there with vinyl seats. And you know vinyl's my thing, Tammy.
No, I saw it.
Golly. It's like a veterans campground. They got POW and a little watchtower. And then they got all these little campsites. And these buses up here. 2 blue buses side by side, a big one and a little one. I wonder if it's the same people. It's like their house and guest house maybe. So we are entering Fairmont. It says the place where cool was invented. That's what it said on the city sign. But on a more somber note, my daughter just called and said she wasn't paying any attention or didn't think about the fact that we had the chicks in there. And
Her dog ate 2 chickens.
her dog ate 2 of our chicks. So we're down to 3. Yeah. It's always hard. Something always happens. The last time, we didn't even get them out of the kennel and one of the dogs got one. That's why we keep them in that cage so the dogs don't eat them when they're bigger. And that's why we keep that mean rooster to keep them away. But it seems like it doesn't matter. Whoa, look at this thing. It's like a commune. It doesn't matter what you do. They just end up, some of them end up dying, so. That with anything in life. Look at that Mike in the trees. Mike's in the trees. Back on I-69 North. Let me try that again. Back on I-69 North. I don't know if you can see those or not. See them big metal electrical poles? Those are pretty much processed at SDI. We showed you in our when we went and got potatoes. And then they're welded together. I don't know if they make the whole metal parts or not, but they process the metal. And I know that they weld them together at that FWT there this morning that I showed you. It was still working. And then they galvanize them over there somewhere over by SDI. They dip them in hot zinc. So the whole process is done right around this area. They look very industrial though compared to the old wooden telephone poles. And they got a lot of weird designs. So they're kind of futuristic in a way. But here we're going to come up to some crossing the highway. And you'll be able to see some of the different designs. Some are more like a guard tower, some are straight towers with little things, some are like half moon shape. They got like all kinds of webbing to them. I don't know if you can see them or not. Watching the road, not my camera, so I don't know what kind of footage I'm getting, but hopefully this is getting it. If not, I'll cut it all out, but try to edit what I can. See how weird they are though? Go on forever. But that whole process is done in a few large plants right around Hicksville. Sometimes they carry that pole in just two halves. It takes more than a semi. Infrastructure. That was cool. Fairmont, where cool was invented. I don't know what they mean by that. Do have a tank. And a big old helicopter, fighter jet. That's pretty cool. for Huntington. Hi, Quentin.
Sorry we didn't come see you. I don't think our load would fit in the driveway.
Could just be me, could be the light or the time of day, maybe just a different woods. But I think these trees look a little greener now than they did on our way down. What do you think? I think the foliage is blossoming before our eyes. I really do think it's greener. It's only been a few hours. Probably just the light, although it is pretty overcast. I mean, this stuff happens pretty fast, right? Once it gets started, it just blossoms into greenness. It's like they can shoot lasers out of their eyes or something. Hicksville was 17 miles and I still have a quarter tank, so should be able to make it all the way home without having to get gas. That's good. So supper tonight, and maybe for a few times this week, 1 meatloaf, mozzarella inside, Italian seasoning, submarine sauce, and Parmesan. 1 smoky cheddar with ketchup, barbecue, and black pepper. 1 mild cheddar with ketchup and a strip of horseradish mayonnaise. And they all three have mushrooms, onions, green peppers, egg, and crackers, and ground beef. Salt and pepper. And then the cheese, this was laid flat. The cheese was placed inside, and then the meat was encased the entire piece of cheese. So we make them smaller like this in different kinds, because one, you can eat it a few times through the week, not get tired of it. You can make sandwiches, you can make spaghetti, you can do whatever you want. There's all kinds of flavors here. And 2, make them smaller like this, the outsides will get crispy in more area, which is the gorilla style favorite. Did you like this video? You see that like button? Go ahead and push it. And subscribe so you stay up to date with all of our adventures. So until next time,
Peace, everyone.
later, y'all.